5, 4, 3, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, for Connecticut Public Radio Live, we're talking with somebody that is an icon of TikTok in the making, someone that is enchanting people across the world right now, internationally, with the stories of their life, while also going through school. And if I was at that point in my life, with all the things that this person's going through, I don't know if I'd be able to make it, frankly. He's younger than me by over a decade and probably has more wisdom from his experiences than anything I've ever gone through in my life. And what's cool about this person is you go on TikTok, and within 3 videos, they've had more character, more admiration for humanity, and in general, just more poetic insouciance than most people I've met my age. So even if you don't know who this person is, you gotta tune into Forever Favored. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, on the rise talent, spreading good vibes, the Christian king himself, of course below Jesus, the one and only, Forever Favored. Sir, I couldn't get the video going to record. We got audio. How you doing, man?
Yo, I'm doing great, man. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing okay, besides being in here and all the stuff. But, yeah, man, had to do the intro. Doing okay. And one of the main things, just to start right off the bat, is what drew you to go to TikTok and share your story with everybody?
I would say, so personally, at the point in which I made my first video, I was going through a lot of things personally. I was going through a breakup. I had a deep, I felt like disconnection with Christ. And I had been looking towards like my own mentors as well, just been talking to them about how like to navigate my feelings. But the problem with going to people that know you personally in life is like, I feel sometimes you feel the obligation to tell them it's going to be okay. You have the obligation to, try to make people feel better when you know them personally. And at the time, it felt like it wasn't helping. I felt like I needed another, I guess, like outlook or perspective from someone I didn't know. So when I made my first video, honestly, it was just me venting about how like I felt like God was calling me to be something and do something that I was just running from and that I was shying away from because I was scared or because I just wasn't feeling good. And I really just wanted another person to like hear how I was feeling and like tell me that like they understand how I'm feeling. And it'd be like a complete stranger. It'd be someone that didn't owe me that obligation of telling me it's gonna be okay.
And that's one of the things that kind of drew me to your stuff is I think a lot of people, especially online with social media, they throw all the happiness, they throw everything your way that, oh no, it's guaranteed success. This is the way to be. This is that. This is the proper Christianity. That is not something that I've seen on Forever Favored. I think in your first video, like you do openly talk about like, hey, I have trials, I have tribulations. I'm a sinner.
Yeah.
I have all these issues. And I don't think a lot of people, one, have the balls to even do that and to talk about that because they'd rather sell a brand. So besides Jesus or besides like, I don't know, anyone biblically that you've read about, do you have, or your brother Quentin, who I just met, is there anyone in your life that's like helped you find your voice, or was it maybe a family thing turning to God? Have you ever had like a mentor kind of in a sense with those things?
Yeah, I have mentors that are Christians as well. I think someone who's helped me find my feet in life has been my grandmother and my uncle. They've been here since I was 6 years old, and they've never pressured me to do like in terms of religion. Like I've never been pressured to be a Christian. I grew up in a Christian household, but I didn't give my life to Christ until I was 17 years old, and like. I felt like they've always been there. They've essentially let me grow and be who I am. And yeah, bro, I think with me being as transparent as I was, I just obviously like I don't want to sell a brand or anything. I'm just a normal everyday person, and I think a lot of people don't have that sense of like relatability. Whereas like if I go and look at a Christian person, like it seems sometimes like they already got everything figured out. And I didn't want people to see my content and think that, I want people to look at me as an everyday person. Like, look at me like how you look at yourself. Because at the end of the day, I'm a normal person. I don't have everything figured out, and I'm in no way like above anybody else that is that's also struggling as well.
Nice, dude. So what you're saying is you would never put Jesus is King on a blue sweater and brand yourself and tie yourself in such a way. You're like, you know what? I'm going to sell this for $500. I hear you.
No, I wouldn't. I'd wear Christian apparel, of course. Christian apparel is dope. I just think, even with I'm not sure what the future holds for my account or content wise, but I'm not even looking towards to make money or anything. I've been more just trying to spread out how God has helped me and how he can potentially help you if you just allow him to. So that's all I've been trying to do. That's all I've been trying to spread. I've gotten I've been reached, people have reached out about potential brandings or stuff like that, and I usually just decline. I say, hey man, this is great, this is dope, but I personally don't want to sell any product on my account.
Sick, dude. And also shout out to your grandma and grandpa. I don't know if they would encourage endorsements, but I have a feeling they'd be like, nah, that's not the proper thing.
Yeah, I don't want to get on one of my, one of my videos and be like, hey, they're selling this, go buy it. I don't want to do that, bro.
Dude, take $6.99. Get these earrings right now. Come on, bro.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
There's too much of that, and that's the thing. Dovetailing away, getting away from biblical stuff. We want to learn more about Forever Favored. If you could do anything, you're talking before, I'll edit this, but you can, political science is cool to mention, right?
Yeah, of course.
All right. So right now you're in school for political science, and the usual puff piece thing is what drew you to that. The question I want to ask you right now, with the way this world is, outside of any perspective of how people think it might be ending or how things are changing, what in the heaven is it like to be a political science major in college right now? Because that's bombastic to me.
It's weird, dude. I switched because originally I was a criminology major. Okay. I switched to political science. And bro, it is weird, bro. The state of the world right now is pretty strange, and people all have different opinions. But not only do people have different opinions, there's a vast abundance of expanding opinions. People think differently every day, so there's a new outlook on something all the time. And I think specific situations in the world right now are just so complex that people tend to, there's so many ways to view how the world is turning and where it's going. And I think in terms of being a political science major, it's really difficult sometimes to navigate all that, because you're looking at it from so many other lenses, as opposed to what's good and what's evil, or what's good and what's not,
Nice. So you got to have the philosophical aspect, and then with the not saying rebrand, but how you want your content to develop into something even further than just Christian stuff right now. Maybe there's a little preview. Maybe it's an entree into what's going to happen for the Forever Favored page, man.
Yeah.
Could be it. Or maybe some apparel with your grandma and grandpa doing the commercials. All right. One other thing I really want to talk about, if you're cool with it. I know before this I asked about it, but I have not ever been hit by a car. I have not gone through that at all. Are you doing okay in the recovery period for anything? Just how you doing, man?
Well, most of my wounds have healed up. I do have ligament damage, which is why I'll need surgery. So, I'll probably need nose surgery too. My nose was broken and my septum's deviated or whatever. But, getting hit by a car is not fun. It's super weird. It happens all so fast.
Oh.
Fast. You kind of don't realize it's happened.
Yeah.
With me personally, I didn't really realize I had a car until I was already on the ground, and I could hear the car driving off in the distance. Yeah, for me, it kind of felt like it wasn't happening at the time. Like, it just happened all so fast. It was like I couldn't even really believe it was happening to me.
Dang, dude. And there's no word. It's just that person, they got away with it home free right now?
Pretty much. I mean, I got hit maybe 2.5 weeks ago. I want to say, no, like 16 days ago. So, yeah, 2 weeks and some change. I haven't heard a thing from anybody about it, so I'm just gonna assume he made off, and it doesn't, like, they haven't found him. But
damn, dude, 2 weeks and some change. I didn't mean to laugh there, but like, it's
all good. My family laughs about it too.
Okay, because dude, it's even that joking of a thing. Like, I don't know, man. That's brave, and I hope the ligament thing turns out okay.
Yeah,
dude. Other than that, there's only 2 other questions. I don't want to take up your time because I noticed, like, there's family everywhere, man. I feel bad.
Yeah.
My bad. Okay. So.
Nah, you're all good.
Like, thank you, man. Outside of biblical readings, outside of, I want to say, like, what you're studying in school, are there people, artists, even friends, people that you wanna give a shout out right now? Like, jokingly, with your approval, I'll do a screenshot of this because this is just hilarious to me. We can do that as a
I got a couple friends I'd love to
shout them out.
I'd love to shout out Drew, my boy Chi. You know, they helped me through everything. They're like my best friends right now. Tyreek as well. So those are my 3 dogs right there. Shout out Heaven. Shout out Imani. Yeah, no, they're the goats, bro. Like, I love them. I hang out with those people all the time. I talk to them every single day. So they help me through a lot. And yeah, they're a really big part in my life personally. Oh, one more. Shout out Kosi. Shout out Nandi, to the 2 of them as well. And yeah, man. Gotta show love to Mom as well. Shout out Mom. I'm gonna shout her out all the time. So shout out Mom as well.
I was gonna say shout out to Grandma, shout out Grandpa, and shout out your mother, man.
Yeah, dude, shout out Mom. Shout out Mom, man. I call my grandma Mom, but shout out Mom.
Oh, really? Shout out Grandma Mom. Call her Grandma Mom, dude.
Grandma Mom.
Grandma Mom. And then last question. I ask everybody this. Jumping the gun there because I'm excited. Whether it's Meghan Trainor with All About That Bass, Zach Kreger, director of Weapons, movie of the summer. I freaking love that movie. And now, going way past horror stuff, talking about rebrands of a comedian who became a famous Hollywood director, we are talking about someone who wants to rebrand Christian stuff, keep the positive vibes, shows transparency, but maybe get a little philosophical for Grandmama and Quentin and Grandpapa and everybody. Forever Favored. You have the opportunity right now to change the world. Here it is. I've asked this question to everybody for 12 years. Describe in detail your ideal perfect breakfast. If you're having bacon, how crisp? If you're having coffee, is there cream, sugar? Are you gonna have your friends around? Is heaven coming by? What about Kosi? We love Kosi. Are there gonna be some hash browns? What are you? How much Cholula? We gotta know. Forever Favorite. Break it down.
All right. Perfect breakfast. Pancakes.
Okay.
There gotta be some pancakes. I love scrambled eggs with cheese, so you gotta throw those in there. I don't eat pork anymore, but
nice.
You know, for the people that do eat pork, bacon is a given. But for me, I do enjoy grilled chicken. Grilled chicken's good. So grilled chicken, eggs, pancakes, tall glass of orange juice with no pulp.
There we go.
It's great.
Is it going to be ice? Are you having it iced?
Yeah, okay. Tall glass, iced, okay. No pulp. And then, yeah, you have some fruit on the side as well. Like, I like sliced up apples with a little bit of tahini. If you don't know, now you know. It's great. And, yeah, just that. Some family members around, like maybe a show you throw on TV. That's my ideal perfect breakfast, man. And, bro, yes, that's me, man. That's me right there.
Dude, the tahini and the fruit, as authentic and individual as this young man's personality. One last question. I got to know, what show are we thinking? What is on TV when you're eating all of this delicious food? and drinking that ice tall orange juice?
It really depends, but for me, because I used to do it all the time growing up, I'll give you 3 shows I watched as a kid with my family when we ate breakfast. We watched the Bernie Mac show, we watched Martin, and there was also Good Times. I wasn't a fan of Good Times.
What?
Bernie Mac is great though. The Bernie Mac show is amazing. For those who don't know it, look at that. Go check that out a bit. Rest in peace, Bernie Mac. A great show. Get you through a lot, bro. It's hilarious.
Bernie Mac is one of the best to ever do it. He's a borderline poet in my eyes because he's blessed. And we're talking about Forever Favored right now, not like in Good Times. Dude, that's the only flaw.
Like Good Times is just a bit too
wait, broke
old
up.
for me. Like, I was old. A kid. And, yeah.
It's the theme song, man.
Probably too old for me. It was just a bit slower paced for me. Great show song, though. I don't know. I felt like the show was a bit too slow for me personally.
A ton of those shows back then. It's all about the theme song. But all right, dude. Thank you for giving 3 shows, applying it to the logic I have with this show about wearing your heart in your sleeve, talking about your family, talking about your mom. Quentin, if you're there, shout out to you, dude. I'm looking forward to your next movie with Tarantino. Shout out to your grandma. Shout out to your friends. Shout out to your grandpa. And above all else, dude, thank you for being brave in the face of really confusing times, as they always are. Your transparency is rewardingly refreshing, so much so that, like, I'm roasting in here, and I don't mind. Like, I really appreciate not only making this interview happen, but, like, dude, just your content's great, and keep going. You need me for anything. You probably don't, but let me know, dude. Just have a good Sunday, man. Just thank you.
Of course.
All right.
Thank you.
Nah, man. See you.
God bless, man. Appreciate it.